Konbanwa, good evening, as they say in Japanese, and a very warm and cordial welcome. Of course, it's warm, but then with the warmth, a very cordial welcome to one and all of you on this eventful and momentous occasion of the inauguration of the Japan Cultural Center at AMA, inspired by Srimati Paru Murugesh Jayakrishna. Let us give a warm round of applause. I wish to take this opportunity. We have a very distinguished gathering with our chief guest, Shri Ajay Patel, who is a leading luminary of the public life of Gujarat. To our Honorable Consul General, I was saying that though he is part of the club to which I belong, where we don't keep much of trouble on our head, we shave off our hair, for Ajay Bhai. Ajay Bhai, please, he wears and dons many hats, as I was mentioning to you. He is to be very shortly the President of the Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He heads n number of sporting associations, whether it is rifles, it is chess, whatnot. Even P.T. Usha was motivated by him to become the president, and he said, I'll give you company as vice president of the Indian Olympics Association. So he keeps people running, on their toes. And of course, I think one of his, apart from his great humanitarian contribution to one of the causes we belong together, the Red Cross Society, he's chairman of the Gujarat State Red Cross. Friends, very recently, I think he needs a big round of applause for having been made the first chairman of the Cooperative Bank of India. So we are very happy to welcome Ajay Bhai as our chief guest. And of course, now he's made Ahmedabad his home. In fact, I remember the Consul General of Japan, I'm talking about him, just as Japanese companies have made Gujarat and Ahmedabad their home, the Consul General of Japan has made Ahmedabad his home, and this is his fourth visit in the recent times. Dr. Yasukata Fukahori. Sir, a very, very warm and cordial welcome. In fact, when he came to Zen Kaizen for the first time, he said, I would love to come here in all different seasons so that I can enjoy this beautiful garden in spring, summer, autumn, and winter, right? So I think you've seen 3 of the seasons. One more to go, and I'm sure you are going to make it. So a very special welcome to him as well. And I remember that was the time when our dynamic Chief Minister and now Prime Minister Modi ji, he decided that Gujarat will become the business hub of India, and it will be his vision and mission which we have cherished and shared over all the years, which we say, pioneering the vision and mission of making Gujarat the mini Japan of India. So in those days when Jetro was only in Delhi and in Mumbai, the third Jetro in the country was opened up in Ahmedabad, and I welcome Mr. Takehiko Furukawa, the Director General of Jetro. Thank you. Thank you very much, Furukawa-san. You have been here now for 2.5 years, and he loves Ahmedabad and Gujarat. He loves the thali, as he was mentioning to the media. So you can take his examination, the ladies here, what in the thali he would love most. So we welcome him as well. And I would like to make a very special mention of some of our other guests as well. So let me start with welcoming with felicitations, may I request the President of the Ahmedabad Management Association and my dear friend Mr. Divyesh Radia to please present flowers and a shawl to Dr. Yasukata Fukahori. Fukahori-san. I would request the chairman of our Economic Cooperation Council and also the patron donor for our very unique Kaizen Center at AMA, Shri Yatindra Sharma, to please present flowers and welcome Shri Ajay Bhai Patel. Friends, with Yatindra Bhai, I have shared a long relationship because we were together when we constructed the Ahmedabad Management Association. He was my secretary, part of my team when I was the president. We've a very cherished friendship, just as with Divyesh Bhai, also with Yatindra Bhai for several years together. And of course, who has made this occasion possible today, I would like to request Ms. Malti Mehta, the Vice President of our Indo-Japan Friendship Association, to present flowers and shawl to Paruben, Srimati Paru Murugesh Jayakrishna, as we've fondly known her. And friends, I'm not going to say much about Paruben because otherwise my friend Yatindra will scold me. He has the special privilege to talk about her today. But Paruben, thank you. And as I was mentioning to our dear family friend, we refer to him, of course, a great stalwart in the public life of Gujarat, former minister, Shri Saurabh Bhai Patel, who has had 2 decades. I was telling him and reminding him that the first center of the Jayakrishna family. And I cannot imagine, friends, as I stand up here, nostalgia goes down my memory, and I remember December of 1974. 50 years nearly, it will be next year ago, when I was only 20 years old, having returned from Japan, and I went to Sudhir Bhai, I went to Jayakrishna Bhai in those days. You know, he was chairing the Gujarat State Fertilizers Company, the Toyo Engineering. Murugesh Bhai tells me, Murugesh Bhai, there were hundreds of those people of Toyo Engineering who supported Jayakrishna Bhai in setting up the Gujarat State Fertilizers Company. And the GSFC was set up, you know, as the identity of Japan's first relation with India. And so we requested him to take over as president. And the Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor of Gujarat University, Shri Kanchanbhai Parikh, took over as Vice President. And with him, both of them as secretary, our trio, I think it must be unique in history, for over 25 years, until Jayakrishna Bhai breathed his last, we were the office bearers of the Indo-Japan Friendship Association of Gujarat. And Jayakrishna Bhai was in the 90s awarded with a very prestigious honor of the Order of the Rising Sun. And probably he blessed me in such a way that I was fortunate to get it in the year 2017, just before Consul General Fukahori-san took over. So it's been a tradition here, which I think we are very lucky to follow. Jayakrishna Bhai Center was set up in 2013. Because since 2009, we gave a new dimension altogether to the Japan and Gujarat friendship activities. When Modi ji had the vision of setting up, you are going to have a film, so I am not going to talk much about it, but 2009 was a turning point, and for the last 14 years, AMA is the hub. Rohit Bhai will remember. Rohit Bhai, you were the president at AMA. Saurabh Bhai was there. And Padma Ben was there. We very fondly remember her. We had the whole Jai Krishna family when the center was inaugurated for Japanese languages. And I'm very happy to inform you that over these years, the Japanese language center, we've had more than 1,000, young and old people who have learned Japanese language. And now they are pursuing their skills in the Kaizen Academy. So since 2009, we started all these cultural activities, but the focus we will get here now with the Japan Cultural Center. In 2015, we were fortunate to get support for the Japan Information and Study Center, which you have seen on the first floor. And in 2021, we founded the Zen Garden and the Kaizen Academy. The Zen Garden, I must once again acknowledge, after Jai Krishna Bhai, it was Padma Ben's memory. And I must thank the whole family for supporting this cause of the Zen Garden in memory of Padma Ben. So I think it must be unique, friends, in India that one family has supported 3 laudable centers for the cause of Japan-India friendship. So this special round of applause to the entire Jai Krishna family, which is present here up to the 4th generation here today. All the daughter-in-laws, the grandchildren, I welcome all of them. Friends, before I take seat, I would also like to make some very special presentation to friends in the audience. We are very happy that we have the director of JETRO, Mr. Satoru Ida, and may I request Mr. Unmesh Dikshit to please come over quickly and present flower and our traditional case. Please, very quickly for Unmesh Bhai here, just give it over. Flowers and case to Ida-san, who's here. Ida-san, please rise. He's the director of JETRO here. Well, I tried to do it the other way around because the Director General said that he's going to hand over the charge very soon to the director. And he just whispered in my ears that, Mukesh, let it be done the way Modi ji did. He brought in Bhupendra Patel as the junior champion and then said the seniors can wait. So after Mr. Ida, of course, who's been our director, we have the Director General of JETRO, to which I was referring to earlier. But Furukawa-san, it was a breach of protocol, but thank you for inspiring me to forward your junior for a cause. May I request our Honorary Secretary, Mr. Sandeep Shah, to please come up on the stage and present a shawl and flowers to him. Furukawa-san. Friends, we are also, as I was mentioning, it's a very happy coincidence. Paruben, you motivated, I don't know, Mofa or what, but in anticipation of your announcement for the Japan Cultural Center, around the same time, the Consulate General of Japan in India, at least in Mumbai, I remember for all these years, got its first lady Consul General in Miss Megumi Hamuro. And I would request our Joint Secretary, Mr. Nilesh, I would request Ms. Dhara Shah, again, our Cultural Coordinator. Please, Nilesh Bhai, you will come over first, and then Dhara will come. Nilesh Bhai, please. Dhara, you be ready for Asumi-san, please. Flowers, kindly get them over fast, please. Okay. Yes, please. To you, of course. We have two young Japanese ladies together that created the confusion. Asumi-san is the consul for cultural affairs here, and we welcome her. Please, 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 to her. Nilesh bhai. And Dharaben, you'll come over. Friends, we are very happy. Kindly turn around this, Asumi-san, so they can see the lovely kimono you are wearing. Asumi-san, dozo. Friends, this lovely lady wearing the kimono is the marketing manager for Canon India, with whom we organized this photo fest. And I would request Ms. Dhara Shah to please greet her with a shawl and flowers. Thank you for being dressed up for us very specially, Asumi-san, today. And I would now request Mr. Chaitanya Parikh from AMA, our executive accounts in charge. Nishant will please come over. Yeah, Nishant will please come. And to Pragnesh Shah of Canon India. Pragnesh bhai, where are you? Hidden. Here is he. Please. Friends, a round of applause for Sri Pragnesh bhai. Canon India has been a great partner for this entire Photo Fest event, which is the first of its kind. And I would invite and request all of you to please come and see the Photo Fest exhibition, which has been put up in the exhibition hall. And finally, I would request Sri Mukund Patel, the director of our and the officer in charge of our Japan Center at AMA, to welcome Miss Haruka Matsubara. Haruka-san. I would like to, friends, especially welcome the Jayakrishna family's very close family friends. Sonal Ben, namaste. Ishita, namaste. And thank you for gracing the occasion. Thank you very much, Haruka-san. She is one of our very strong pillar stones here at the Japanese Association in Ahmedabad, who have collaborated along with the Consulate General of Japan in organizing this wonderful festival. Friends, the welcome and felicitations would not have been complete if I did not take this opportunity to specially extend our greetings and felicitations to a very long, dear, old-time friend who has had amazing performances of Japanese martial arts, karate, if you have been here in the past. And he is none else but Sensei Nikhil Trivedi and his very talented daughter, Miss Aditi Trivedi. Don't be afraid, they are dressed up in the karate dress. Please come up here, Nikhil bhai, Aditi ben. They are dressed up in their karate dress, but they are not going to do anything today. They do wonderful things. Thank you so much. And Fukaori-san, we would like you to please felicitate them. Can we come to the front? Because you are a special sports lover. Friends, Arjun School of Martial Arts. You know, Ahmedabad in Gujarat can be proud to have this father, and in fact, there are two of the daughters, one in Indonesia now, the other is here. Please come in. And we would request first and foremost, kindly give flowers to these young ladies, and present this to the very talented father, whom we call very fondly as Sensei Nikhil Trivedi. And friends, this certificate of appreciation, Ajay, please come here and present this along with Fukaori-san, please, to them, because you represent sports, and I want all these pictures are with them and their academic talents at our various Japan festivals. Give them a thunderous round of applause, friends. Thank you, splendid students. So thank you, and this is booking you for all our Japan festivals, for karate performances, Aditi, and please give our compliments to Amrita as well. And God bless them for all the wonderful things they've been doing. They teach martial arts to the young generation, and in fact I've seen even elders doing with them. So thank you very much. And with this we have our greetings and felicitations all done. We would now want to move forward, and before we have a curtain raiser film that we wish to briefly show to you, and then the lighting of the inaugural lamp. I would invite Mr. Takehiko Furukawa, the Director General of JETRO Ahmedabad, to please say a few words by way of his felicitatory greetings on this occasion.
How many minutes?
Your time. JETRO knows how best, you know.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Patel, for introducing me. My name is Furukawa, of Director General of JETRO Ahmedabad. So first of all, I'm sorry, I have to confess that I had not spoken English for many years due to COVID-19. I prepared a draft of speech. Let me allow you use this paper. So, His Excellency Consul General of Japan at Mumbai, Mr. Fukahori, dear Mr. Mukesh Patel, and members of Ahmedabad Management Association, and dignitaries of AMA on the podium, and ladies and gentlemen. Namaste, Kemcho, Konnichiwa. Again, my name is Furukawa, and DG of JETRO Ahmedabad. To begin with, I'd like to extend my sincere appreciation to all of you for joining us today and being witness of this wonderful event. Since 2013, JETRO Ahmedabad has been facilitating Japanese companies setting up their business in Gujarat. In this way, we are contributing to making India through Gujarat. JETRO is one of the key partner associations of Vibrant Gujarat. We bring a big Japanese business delegation to Gujarat and provide a platform for B2B. Meetings with local business will be facilitated by us. In the upcoming Vibrant Gujarat 2024, also, we JETRO appreciate great support and cooperation of all the concerned department and agency of the state government. With more Japanese companies expanding their business in Gujarat, the number of Japanese expats is also increasing these days in Gujarat. The Ahmedabad Management Association, AMA, has been contributing to bringing Japanese culture among local people. I appreciate efforts of AMA and Mr. Mukesh Patel and his team in showcasing various colors of Japanese culture and art. The Consulate General of Japan in Mumbai is closely coordinating with us to see that Ahmedabad and other parts of Gujarat is safe and comfortable. The Consulate General also keep our culture of brotherhood and respect in Gujarat by supporting various activities, including today's event. I extend my gratitude to Consul General of Japan, Dr. Fukahori, for his continued support to us. So I understand today's event is opening of Japan culture and a photo contest as well. So I want to talk about the photo contest a little bit. So for Japanese people, India is a very much colorful country. People and the cities are full of colors. On the other hand, how about Japan and Japanese people? So how many participants already visited Japan? No, not so many? Okay, thank you very much. How was the impression of Japan? Then actually, Japan is also a country with beautiful natural colors from season to season. But I'm sorry to say, Japanese business persons, as you can see, especially middle-aged person like me, always tend to wear the monotone clothes, black, white, and gray. But don't worry, Japanese way of doing business in Gujarat is neither black nor gray. We are very much clear. Since today is photo contest opening day also, I'm also very much interested in the difference between the Japanese and Indian sense of beauty. Even when photographing the same subject, there might be differences in perspective. Also, if you use a single lens reflex camera, you can use techniques such as adding depth to the image, which will give the photo a different flavor. So then today I'd like to look at the works from the perspective of whether there are differences or similarities between the Japanese and the Indian ways of expression. So then I'd like to ask all of you later, please visit the exhibition hall. You can enjoy the photo taken by Japanese and Indian people. Then you please enjoy what is the difference between Japanese and Indian people. So finally, I wish AMA and all the participation of today's event a success for the effort. Thank you very much for your attention.
Friends, he was very modest to tell us about Jetro, but from 2013 to 2023, the number of Japanese companies that have multiplied in Gujarat, I think Jetro has a big role to play. And today, if I mistake not, what is the latest number, Furukawa-san, of Japanese companies in Gujarat?
Around 230.
230. 230 Japanese companies, and of course their establishments.
230 Japanese all over Gujarat.
Gujarat. With how many companies? We were told 150 approximately.
I think around 50.
Companies?
Yes,
Okay.
50 companies.
Wonderful. But that is something great.
But I'm sure definitely the number of Japanese companies will drastically increase in the near future.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and we will support you in all the wonderful work. But today, friends, what inspired the setting up of this Japan Cultural Center will be shown to you by a wonderfully crafted film encompassing and encapsulating all the activities that have taken place over all these years. Let's have the lights down and the screen. Please, the film. Mukund.
गुजरात और जापान के बीच जो रिश्ता रहा है वो डिप्लोमेटिक दायरों से भी बहुत ऊंचा रहा है। जब 2009 में वाइब्रेंट गुजरात समिट का आयोजन शुरू हुआ था, तभी से जापान इसके साथ एक पार्टनर कंट्री के तौर पर हमेशा जुड़ा रहा है और ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। एक राज्य और दूसरी तरह एक डेवलप कंट्री, ये दोनों का साथ चलना ये अपने आप में बहुत बड़ी बात है।
Since Japan's joining as a partner country with Gujarat at the vibrant summits from 2009, the Ahmedabad Management Association, in active collaboration with the Indo-Japan Friendship Association, has hosted several successful Japan festivals at its premises. That also inspired the setting up of the Jai Krishna Harivalabhdas Center for Japanese Language Learning and the launching of the unique and one of its kind Japan Information and Study Center at AMA.
Today, it is not just an inauguration of the center here, but it is also a major step forward to reinforcing and strengthening of the bilateral ties between Gujarat and Japan.
Japan Information and Study Center at AMA, which have played a key role in furthering the ABC of Indo-Japanese relations on the academic, business and cultural fronts.
The state of Yogo and the state of Gujarat entered into a very historic partnership, what is known as a sister state relationship. In the august presence of the two prime ministers, the agreement was signed by the Governor Toshizo Ido and His Excellency Mr. Sujan Chinoy, the ambassador of India in Japan at Tokyo.
I am confident the MOU will foster even closer economic, cultural and people-to-people ties between Gujarat and Hyogo.
パテルさんの
I'm so impressed by this grand and warm welcome.
させていただき、本当の
And we will have a significant relations between Japan and India, Gujarat and Kyoto, and also Ahmedabad and Kobe.
乾杯。
A good opportunity for promoting the friendly relationship between Ahmedabad and Kobe City.
કોબે સિટીની ટેકનોલોજી, ત્યાંની સગવડો, ત્યાંનું ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર અને આપણા અમદાવાદની જરૂરિયાત અંગે કોબે સિટી દ્વારા આપણને માર્ગદર્શન મળશે.
Motivated by the success of 12 years of its all-round contributions in strengthening the bonds of mutual friendship, goodwill and cooperation between Gujarat and Japan, AMA has envisioned the pursuits of Zen and Kaizen, meditative learning embedded with the ethos for excellence.
मुझे विश्वास है कि जापानी जैन गार्डन और काइजन एकेडमी की ये स्थापना भारत और जापान के रिश्तों को और मजबूत करेगी, हमारे नागरिकों को और करीब लाएगी.
In the backdrop of the scintillating ambience of a traditional Japanese Zen garden and the exquisite charm and elegance of the decor of a Kaizen hall and academy.
अहमदाबाद में जैन गार्डन और काइजन एकेडमी की स्थापना में भी जिस तरह ह्यूगो इंटरनेशनल एसोसिएशन का बहुमूल्य योगदान रहा, उसे गुजरात कभी नहीं भूल सकता.
I joined the online launching event of this Zen garden. I dreamed of coming here in person, and today my dream comes true. And actually, this is more than impressive, to be frank. Lots of things really reminded me of things Japan. So congratulations again on your team and your leadership, and I'm really impressed with the manner you organize everything and you put everything, you connect everything so that you could have this whole comprehensive approach to our bilateral friendship between Japan and India, between Hyogo and Gujarat and Kobe and Ahmedabad. So this is three-tiered, yes, three tiers friendship, and I wish this friendship continue forever years to come. And I'm very honored to be a lifelong patron.
मुझे बहुत खुशी की बात थी जब मैं इस यहाँ आया। सबसे पहले मुझे वो जापानीज़ गार्डन ले गए। गुजरात में तो जानते हैं कि जापान की महत्व क्या है। अब पूरी देश की यही सोच होगी तो हमारे रिश्तों के लिए बहुत अच्छा होगा।
Very happy to be here today. Yes, that was the most important. Be part of this wonderful experience. I'm so appreciative.
I would like to extend my deepest congratulations to Japan Festival, which welcomes its 11th opening, and I am so glad to see so many Gujarati people singing, dancing, interacting together with so many Japanese people. This is the beauty of cultural exchange. Not only deepening understanding, but enjoying together. When that, let's say, heart-to-heart contact takes place, a new friendship is born, and that friendship will continue for the rest of your lives. I often say that culture is the bridge between nations. People-to-people exchange, cultural exchange, can easily transcend all these barriers. So today I am a Gujarati in Ahmedabad. Thank you.
When I first visited Japan as Chief Minister of Gujarat, I had said that I want to see a mini Japan in Gujarat. Today, that dream has come true.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This only is a curtain raiser film of the wonderful times that this Japan Cultural Center will see in the years to come. Sonalben, Amitbhaine પણ લઈ આવવાના છે અહીંયા. We will be privileged to have, and we are very happy to have you here, especially with the whole family. Now comes the very special moment we have all been waiting for. May I request Paruben and of course Murugesh Bhai, you have to come up on the stage as well to inaugurate this. You were there, you spoke, we have documentary evidence. All of us will come here. I would now request the Honorable Consul General of Japan, Dr. Yasukata Fukahori. Friends, he's a doctorate in environmental sciences. Just imagine. A most illustrious diplomatic career. Our great friend, philosopher and guide. Thank you for being here.
Thank you
and
very much.
may you come here many more times.
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please.
On behalf of the government of Japan, I wish to extend my heartfelt gratitude and congratulations for this successful opening of a culture center and the efforts made by Mr. Mukesh Patel and all those people surrounding him for the past 50 long years. As we can see from the film, this organization has been contributed a lot for the friendship between Japan and India here in Gujarat. I was in Delhi 10 years ago as a counselor of political affairs at the Embassy of Japan. And then at that time, I fell in love with India. India was a wonderful country to me. I came to love India not because of a difference, but the similarity. We've been talking about the difference between Japan and India, and then bridge the gap between Japan and India using this cultural facility in Gujarat. But however, understanding the difference is important, but I wish for you to understand the similarity between two countries through this culture center in the future. There's a forgotten past between two countries. Actually, spiritual culture between Japan and India is almost identical. We have been worshipping the same gods for the past 1500 years. When Buddhism came from India through China to Japan 1500 years ago, many Indian gods also came to Japan. But they transformed their names into Japanese names. We forgot the fact. Not only Indian people, but the Japanese people forgot the fact that all those Japanese gods worshipped by Japan actually originally came from India. For example, Lord Shiva is the very, very popular, loved god in India. And Lord Shiva is worshipped as Daikokuten in Japan. Daikokuten is one of the most popular gods in Japan. If you have come to Japan, you may have been to Sensoji Temple in Tokyo. Sensoji Temple is a very famous temple in Tokyo, and in the middle of Sensoji Temple, there is a statue of Daikokuten. He is actually Shiva, which means that the Japanese people have been worshipping Daikokuten Shiva for many, many years, actually 1500 years. And it's not just Shiva. Saraswati became Benzaiten, Lakshmi became Kishoten, Indra became Taishakten, Ganesha became Kangiten, Vishnu became Vichuten, and Brahma became Bonten. Like this. And I counted about 15 gods came from India to Japan, and then they have been worshipped by the Japanese people for the past 1500 years. So, since Indian people and the Japanese people have been worshipping the same gods, we share the same culture and spiritual value together. So I've been saying to my Indian friends that the Japanese people and the Indian people are two groups of people who can understand each other at the bottom of our spiritual hearts. So I hope that this new culture center will enhance the understanding between two countries, not just understanding the differences, but understanding the similarity between two countries. Once again, congratulations for opening this wonderful culture center.
Friends, I want to share a small little secret. The Honorable Consul General, Ajay bhai, when I introduced him, मैं ओळखाण करावी आपनी, with all this background of sports and everything, he was very impressed. And he asked me a question. He says, Mukesh-san, is it possible that you can make cricket popular in Japan? And is it possible that Japan supports your move to promote the Indian Olympics, which is the dream? So I told him, I said, sir, this can be very much possible with the vibrations of this wonderful audience today, because sitting in this audience, I want to now introduce you to two young ladies who can do this job for us.
Yes, of course.
One is, you have heard about, because you've seen him on the stadiums, Jai Shah, who is the key person in the board of cricket control for India, right? And we have the better half of Jai. Of course, the Home Minister is also here. So she is Sonalben Amitbhai Shah and Ishita Jai Shah. And with Jai, you need a combo of Ajay. So Ajay is there, but Ajay is very busy. So his daughter, Devangana, will take care of this task. And together, Devangana and Ishita, with the blessings of Sonalben and Ajay Bhai and Amit Bhai, I think we can bring Olympics to India and we can send cricket to Japan.
Okay. We'll try. That's our dream. Great.
Thank you very much for gracing this occasion. આપનું ખરેખર ભાવભીનું સ્વાગત કરીએ છીએ. And Bhukawari-san, thank you very much for blessing this center. Next year, you have to promise us you will not leave Ahmedabad.
I try to stay here and come
Yes,
back.
for our Golden Jubilee celebrations that we will have. Friends, all the compliments that were showered up in my name, with all humility, I must say, that as the saying goes in Sanskrit, Sahaviryam Karvavahai. And whatever you have seen here, the wonderful things at AMA and at the Indo-Japan Friendship Association, is thanks to all my team members. I would request all of them, sitting on the stage and off the stage, my office bearers, please rise and give them a big round of applause. Sandeep Bhai, Nilesh Bhai, Daraben, all of you. Please, please, please. To the extent I am so happy that you have joined Tejas Bhai as part of our team, we are formally going to felicitate you at the Photo Fest, but please be with us all along. And thank you very much. With your blessings and good wishes, we look forward. And now is the time, Besone please. We want to listen to Paruben, but not before. She is graciously and rightfully introduced by my dear friend, Sri Yatindra Sharma, who will say a few words about Paruben. And then I would request Paruben to respond. And of course, the last word will be yours, Ajay Bhai. Please.
Good evening. Our Honorable Consul General Pukawari-san, our Chief Guest, Sri Ajay Patel, President, Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries, Mr. Furukawa-san, Director General, JETRO, our very dear guest of the honor for the evening, Srimati Paruben, my friend Mukesh Bhai, Divyesh, dignitaries of the dais, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to introduce a very wonderful person before you, and I think it will be absolutely appropriate to share with you. Paruben, we all know, but I think some of the facets which I was also not aware when I went through her profile, it reflects a very amazing personality which has charted amazing trails of human excellence in whatever she has tried. I mean, this is something which is iconic, at the same time exemplary for many people, many young people to follow and imbibe. Paruben, having her background in academics in liberal arts and law, she effortlessly transformed herself into the world of business and industry. And she has been leading some of the very eminent industries in Gujarat, and that is Aksharchem India Limited, then Asai Sangwon Colors Limited, another is Asai Tenants Colors Private Limited, and also Atlas Life Sciences Private Limited. Now this is her business achievement, but not leaving aside some of the most important, eminent international collaborations what she has led, and that is with Clariant, that is Clariant AG Germany, then world's largest ink manufacturer, that is DIC of Japan. So in all, for a person who has got an interest in academics in liberal arts, and to understand and master the language of business and industry, which has got many facets of technology, and then getting into market leadership, that very clearly reflects her individuality to learn, to master with lot of passion and zeal. And that's what is very much visible over here. If we talk about her public life, she has led into different government organizations, whether you talk about Handloom Corporation of Gujarat or you talk about Tourism Corporation. I mean, many industrial and government organizations, she has been part of it. Her leadership has contributed in a very big way. But when we look at her, one of the major achievements as a woman entrepreneur, an institution which is revered and respected by all of us in Gujarat, and that is Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries. She is the first woman president of Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries. And that speaks all about her leadership in industry, her entrepreneurship, and her individuality. This is something amazing. While we talk about, her other interests, see, the point is that I never knew that she has also dabbled into sports. She has represented Gujarat State in hockey. But I am not surprised when Gujarat Stadium was brought up in 8 months with her leadership and, people around. I think that was also one of the major achievements in sports, scene of Gujarat, where Gujarat got their first biggest, very big Gujarat Stadium, which is now transform into a much bigger stadium, but that was also part of her contribution. She has traveled all over the world. She is a global traveler, which is one of the best way of learning. But one of the most important things which, Fukawari-san, you should know about her, involvement with Japan. She has visited Japan more than 60 times, 60 plus times. So if anybody wants to know about Japan, I think she can be a Zen master for people who would like to know about Japan. So in all, I think it is also a very, very appropriate association what AME is going to have with her gracious support to this Japan Cultural Center, because she has developed kind of a multifarious personality. What you can say, her personality is like a kaleidoscope. Whatever angle you see some scintillating visuals and achievements in her life sketch. And that is what we are really proud about. And thank you, Paruben, for supporting such a wonderful, initiative on your behalf. And may I request all of you to give her a thundering applause. Thank you very much.
Friends, we invite Paruben to please give her spirited goodwill address today. Response.
Very good evening to you all. Kombawa. At the outset, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to Honorable Consul General Dr. Yasukaka Fuka-Hori-san, Consulate of Japan in Mumbai, for sparing his valuable time and sparing us today on this special occasion. We are honored to have our long-time family friend and well-wisher Shri Ajay Bhai here as the chief guest for the evening. Ajay Bhai is one of the rare personalities of Gujarat. In cricket parlance, he is a genuine all-rounder. From banking to Olympics, from Gujarat Chambers to Red Cross and several other institutions. A very remarkable thing about Ajay Bhai is, with all feathers in his cap, he is a very humble person. Special thanks to Mr. Takehiko Furukawa-san, Director General JETRO at Ahmedabad. We would like to sincerely appreciate the presence of Shri Sonalben and Amit Bhai. While a lot of you are familiar with the association of our family with the Indo-Japan relationship, Shri Jai Krishna Harivallabh Das, my father-in-law, was the founder-president of the Indo-Japan Friendship Association back in 1974. Next year, this association completes 50 golden years. And during these years, IJFA has laid the foundation for a wonderful Japan-India relationship in many spheres of life. However, the real impetus to the relationship was when then Chief Minister of Gujarat and now our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi, dreamt of making Gujarat the mini Japan of India. It was his dream that made Japan the first country partner to the vibrant Gujarat for the first time in 2009. It was this that prompted and encouraged us to set up Jai Krishna Harivallabh Das Japanese Language Center for 11th February 2013. The center has been successfully organizing diverse activities such as Japan's language learning programs, arts and cultural shows and workshops. In June 21, in the midst of this terrible COVID crisis, our family became instrumental in taking the Indo-Japan relationship forward by setting up a Japanese Zen garden in the memory of late Srimati Padmaben, a great philanthropist and a social reformer. The Srimati Padmaben Jai Krishna's Japanese Zen garden at AMA was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Bhai Modi on 27th of June 21. That has become the symbol of a great bondage between the people of Japan and Gujarat. The Zen garden is the symbol of friendship between Yugo Prefecture and Gujarat state, and also Kobe and Ahmedabad city. It was with this background that the brainstormed on how we could nurture the Indo-Japanese relationship further and came up with the idea of setting up a dedicated Japan Cultural Center. The center aspires to strengthen the bond of cooperation between Gujarat and Japan through a wide range of cultural activities and programs for promoting cultural exchange. The cultural activities and programs would deepen the people-to-people relationship between the two countries, promoting collaborations on both the cultural and business fronts. The celebration of Japan festivals will showcase a host of activities under the umbrella of Paru Murugesh Jai Krishna Japan Cultural Center, promoting true friendship amongst people of two countries. The Japan culture will unfold Japan in its vibrant color and splendor, provide a meaningful and fascinating insight into Japanese art, culture, values, and lifestyle. The center will conduct workshops on a variety of Japanese fine arts, such as Japanese calligraphy, aesthetic brush painting, origami, traditional cloth wrapping, flower arrangement, miniature tree growing, karate martial arts, tea ceremony, traditional music, and animation film orientation. With the resources available, it will now be possible to invite native Japanese performers and artists to showcase these activities. Similarly, it will also be possible to sponsor Indian artists to perform in Japan on various aspects of Indian culture, particularly activities like yoga. I would like to make a special mention of the dedication and perseverance with which Sri Mukesh Bhai, the president of the Indo-Japan Association, and his entire team, who have been tirelessly working in the promotion of ties between the two countries. Also would like to thank Sri Divyesh Radia, President of AMA. Today marks a special day for me, along with my family, and we look forward to being actively involved in these events and fostering a unique relationship with Japan. Thank you.
Friends, she is too modest, and the whole Jai Krishna family, as you know, are very humble. But I would be failing in my duty. You know, through these three centers, a phenomenal amount. You know, it all started when Padma Ben was there, and she said, Mukesh Bhai, Jai Krishna Bhai mate kain karvu chhe, and we came up with this idea of the language center. We were, in those days, a contribution, Saurabh Bhai knows, 40 lakh rupiah, 40 lakhs at that point of time. Then we had this Zen garden, which came up with another 30 lakhs. And this center, in fact, I am told this is the beginning, because what vision she has shown, even the money that is contributed now is only the seed capital. Paruben, thank you for contributing your first installment of 51 lakhs. So the Jai Krishna family together, these three centers, Ajay bhai 1 crore 21 lakh, 12.1 million. Furukawa-san is wondering, because Japanese think in millions. It's no small amount. And if I were to translate it in Japanese yen, it would be even bigger. And if I were to share the figure, it would have been in 1972, when 1 rupee was 300 yen. $1 was 300 yen, and 1 rupee was, you know, such a large amount. I think we thank you. Thank you very much. And we sincerely wish a lot more happens with the second, third, and fourth generation as well. Thank you. Ajay bhai, aapne hame aa prasange apna antarna ashirwad apo. Friends, as Paruben said, I think the best introduction is an all-rounder. Devangna ben છે ને all-rounder. Thank you so much, and a lot of things are going to happen with your blessings to us. Ajay,
Thank you.
Please.
Good evening. Konnichiwa. Honorable Consul General of Japan in Mumbai, Dr. Yusugata Kufaji,
Mr. Tokehiko Kuruwaka, Director General of JETRO, Sri Mukeshbhai Patel, President Indo-Japan Friendship Association of Gujarat, Sri Devyasbhai Radia, President AMA, Srimati Paruben Jaikrishna, Sri Yatendra Sarmaji, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for inviting me as the chief guest today for the opening ceremony of Japan Culture Center at AMA. It is a privilege for me to be part of this occasion today. When we talk about Japan, this country has fascinating and varied culture like us. Japan culture has set a various that puts importance of social harmony and hard work. While Japanese lifestyle has been westernized recently, Japan people still do everything possible to preserve their rich culture heritage. By practicing tea ceremony, wearing kimono, and studying traditional arts and crafts from early childhood. Since harmony is very important in Japan, there are many customs, traditions, and etiquette rules to create social bonding between people. The bonding between people promotes respect, understanding, and spirit of cooperation. When we have cooperation among people, we can work together and prosperous in any field of our lives. I am glad to share that AMA is one of the example of cooperation. Under the inspirational leadership of Mukeshbhai Patel in 1995 to 97, the dream of this building has been come true with the base of cooperation among people and contribution received from members. AMA has established 58 activity centers. Today, we are launching the 59th activity center called Japan Cultural Center, which is inspired by Srimati Paruben Murugesh Jaikrishna. I congratulate Srimati Paruben Murugesh Jaikrishna and family for the visionary idea of launching the center called Srimati Paru Murugesh Jaikrishna Japan Culture Center at AMA. This center will promote the spirit of cooperation between people of India and Japan through an exchange of Indian and Japanese value and culture by organizing different culture events and programs. India and Japan share similar value in education, business, and culture. These values include freedom, democracy, and the rule of law, which contribute greatly to the development of peace and prosperity. During the years 1952 to 2023, India and Japan have developed historic and significant relations and have achieved prominence in all fields. I am very happy to inform you all the November 12, 2016 in Kobe, a memorable moment between Hyogo Prefecture of Japan and State of Gujarat was the signing of sister state relationship in the presence of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi Sahib and Sri Shinzo Abe. During the leadership and Honorable Toshizo Aido, sister cities relationship MOU between Kobe and Ahmedabad was signed and AMA Zen Kaizen dream came true in June 2021. In September 2017, the Prime Minister of Japan, Mr. Shinzo Abe, visited Gujarat, which is considered a high point in the history of Gujarat. During his visit, Mr. Shinzo Abe dreamt up several projects like the Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed rail project, Singsen. I am proud to inform you all under the leadership of Mukesh Bhai Patel, President of Indo-Japan Friendship Association, the foundation of friendship between India and Japan has been laid in Gujarat in the last 5 decades, and this friendship has developed in many dimensions. In fact, indeed, a very happy fortune that late Sri Jayakrishna Harivalabhdas was the founding president of Indo-Japan Friendship Association, Gujarat. Along with him, Sri Mukesh Bhai Patel founded the association as a founding secretary. In the memory of late Sri Jayakrishna Harivalabhdas, the family support founding that of Japan Language Center, after which the Japanese Jain Garden also came to be set up the memory of late Sri Padmaben Jayakrishna. It is matter of great joy and pride that this is the third center with support by Jayakrishna Harivalabhdas family. I am confident that AMA Japan Center will make an important contribution to further expanding, developing, and potential opportunities that exist between India and Japan in the educational, business, cultural fields. Thank you. Jai Hind. Aregota gozaimasu.
Ajay bhai, thank you very much. You started with konnichiwa and you ended with arigato gozaimasu. I'm sure you will take the cooperative movement to Japan very soon as well. So, thank you so much for all your kind words, blessings and good wishes on this occasion, Ajay bhai. And friends, as they say, all good things must end and end well. We would like to, keeping to the AMA tradition, we started on dot, ending on dot, and this is all possible because of the finest traditions that we maintain. I invite my dear friend Divyesh Radia to please present his concluding remarks and vote of thanks. Divyesh bhai has been, Yatindra bhai, as he mentioned, we've been together for more than 25 years. And he's one of our most dynamic AMA presidents, but also he wears a dual hat of being the vice president of the Indo-Japan Friendship Association. So I told him your AMA tenure will end, but IJFA will continue in any case. Please.
Thank you. Thank you, Mukesh bhai. As you mentioned, we have a long tradition, like the Japanese, of punctuality at AMA, so we'll finish it out on time. Namaste, good evening, and konbawa. This will truly be a memorable occasion at AMA and the Indo-Japan Friendship Association, and in addition of one more activity center, that is the Japan Cultural Center. I thank all those who have been involved in today's events. And first of all, I express our gratitude to Mrs. Parulben Jayakrishna for her generosity and support to sponsor the Japan Cultural Center at AMA. And of course, not forgetting all the members of the Jayakrishna Harivalabhdas family who are present today and their support through the various activity centers you just saw in that wonderful film that was displayed. Today, we also had the occasion of the inauguration of the Indo-Japan Photo Fest, which was sponsored by Canon. And a big thank you to Dr. Fukahori-san, the Consul General of Japan at Mumbai, for inaugurating that exhibition, for addressing us, and not forgetting his continuous support over the years, which he will always, he has promised to provide us. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Sri Ajay bhai, for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest and always encouraging us and your wonderful, encouraging address. We are also grateful to Mr. Furukawa, the Director General of JETRO, Ahmedabad, for being with us today and gracing this wonderful occasion. We acknowledge the presence, of course, a big thank you to the Canon family, sponsor of this photo exhibition, and for their wonderful support. And we acknowledge the presence of the press and electronic media today to cover events, various events we have had. And last but not least, I thank all the invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, for being here in such large numbers. We at AMA and the IGFA will continue to do more and more relevant activities to continue and enhance the Indo-Japan relations through academic, business, and cultural activities. Thank you all once again, and let us rise for the national anthem, please.